Hello everyone, welcome back. So today's the day I want to thread this thing up and test it. And I just did a little how can I say it? A pre-test basically, which was just taking the bobbin and putting it on the bobbin winder. Lo and behold, if you see this little hole that's different from these three big ones, this one is supposed to connect to a pin. Let me see if you could see it. Probably not. But there's a pin. It's so not focusing. See that pin right there? Even though it's not 100% focused, you kind of could see it right in there. See it moving? Okay, so that pin is supposed to go into that hole, and it doesn't. And these are the correct bobbins. These are Singer Class 66 bobbins. So I have a Singer 66 that I've been using for parts. It doesn't fit in that. So I went back on Amazon and I was reading the reviews, and people were saying like me, boy, I figured I would get genuine Singer parts, and that pin is not lined up. So I just did a return to the Amazon account, and it credited the account, and I don't have to return these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, it's just off by like 1 or 2 thousandths. I'm going to try to drill that out a little bit. Where am I? I'm going to try to drill that hole out a little tiny bit bigger. And see if that works. So let me try that and I'll be back. Okay, quick update. This is hardened steel. And the drill bits I tried 3 different drill bits that I know are sharp, and they did not want to go through this. So I either got to pick up a tiny Cobalt drill bit, or I'm going to get my Dremel out, which I probably am, and see if I could do something with a diamond bit in the Dremel. So I'll be back. Okay, that worked out fantastic. That's the little diamond bit I used. Hopefully that shows up. Let me put this on it. And it was the exact size of the pin, and you're probably not going to be able to see, but let's see if I could maybe hold this in there. So there's 2 sides, both sides have a hole. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It just, a couple thousandths. I just went down with it. Now, let me get over here. Okay. So I'll put the side I didn't do, okay? So I put this on here. You see how it doesn't grab, it just spins? Now if I turn it around, and I go around, when it gets to that hole, boom. Do you see that? How it went up flush? Hopefully that showed up. So yeah, little modification, and whoa, I saved myself $5.13 and got 4 free bobbins. All right, so let me grab some thread. Okay, see if I remember how this is supposed to work. Okay, let's get our thread on here. We come down through this guide, behind here, and then we want to come through one of these holes. Make sure you're down there and in that fork. Okay, let's press this on. Oh, bobbin's in the way. Oh, it came out of that groove. Okay, it's in the groove. Let me redo this. Alright, it's the first time I'm ever doing this, so cut me some slack. Let's push this down. Now the bobbin won't move. And we could put it on the bottom and into that fork. Okay. Now, it'll help if I plug it in and put the controller on the floor. And I don't have a scissor handy. Let me grab a scissor. Alright, the scissor I have is not going to work. So, make sure you do the stop motion wheel on this knob on there. Put it to, turn it counterclockwise until you hear it like it'll just stop. This way your needle and everything isn't going flying up and down. And my battery's flashing, but let's see if we get this done. Alright, let's get rid of this. Oh, baby. That's working great. Alright. Now, you should be able to hit that. Let's just cut this. We should be able to, there you go. Alright, that worked absolutely fantastic. Alright, let me switch my battery, because it's going to die, and then we're going to finish threading this up, and maybe I don't have to make any adjustments. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Let's open the bobbin cover, and this goes in, so the thread's coming off to the left. Drop that down. And I have to pull this way. Oh, that's very tight. I may have to make an adjustment on that. Oh, let me hold this. Oh, okay, that went in. And I don't know if it's like the other ones where you could push it through there or just leave it out the back. Not sure. So if I leave it out, oh yeah, it still moves. I could be doing that wrong, but alright, so now we're going to take out thread. We got our pressure foot up. We're going to go in between the wheels, pull this back, whoops, then come down. It should be in that spring. Come up here. Through that hole. Whoops. Okay, we could easily put that back under there. Alright. Now, we just snip that through this hole in the front. Come down. Inside that guide, guess we could drop the foot. And I need to go into the needle, which is a pain when the camera's in front of my face. I can't see the hole. Well, I just blinded myself. Okay. This might be a little too tight there. Yeah, it's very tight. Now, I'm not sure if this works the same as my old cheapo machine, but I always put it around the presser foot to the back. All right, let's see. Got my fingers crossed. Let's drop this down. Let's start the needle. Give it a little. Oh, I don't know what happened, but that all came apart. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's sewed. Oh, look at that bunching up. The infamous bunching up. I'm pretty sure that has to do with the tension. Let's tighten this. But it's sewed. All right, let's try it again. Oh, the thread broke. I'm gonna have to watch some videos to test how this tension is supposed to be. So I think I might have made it too tight. Howard, you're probably laughing at me right now, right? Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Did anything... Oh, that still looks good. I know Howard had mentioned that you have to try to get the tension exactly right. Let's see if I can get this back in there. Come on now. All right. Let's see what goes on now. Something looks wrong. When the thread popped off, because the thread should be coming over the top of this, then going down. Yeah, this is wrong. Definitely. Okay. This way. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look, that didn't look right. Oh. When the thread fell off before, I didn't put it back on right. Now that looks, I believe that's right now. Nope, it's not under here. Let me put the foot up to give me, okay. There you go. Okay, up there, around there, the spring is there, through here, through there, through there, through there. All right, let's see. These lights killing me here or what? Let's see. I wonder if I should move that spring up a little. It seems very loose. Oh, did the same thing. Let's see if we can make an adjustment on the tension. Let me put this back here. This seems very loose. I'm going to do that. Let me grab a screwdriver. Does this fit? Nope. Let me grab a screwdriver. I'll be right back. Me messing around with it without actually going on YouTube and figuring out the exact way to do it. But I think... Come on, get in that set screw. Okay. Let me turn this whole thing up a little bit. I want that spring to be higher up. This little spring right here. I think right there. Let's try that. Let's see what that does. All right, test number 3. Woo! Came right out of the needle. All right, I'm gonna guess I need to figure out that that's not too tight. Maybe it's way too loose. There's probably a way to do it, but I'm just gonna do it by feel. I'm gonna try that right there. It definitely was too loose. All right, so we're gonna go through there. Should be under there. All right, let's try that. Let's lift this up. Hey, I could call it a success. It sewed, even though it sewed crappily. All right, through there. Let's pull the needle up so I could thread it again. I know, you know what? There's a whole bunch of adjustments with a feeler gauge on the bobbin holder, I guess if you want to call it that. That might have to be done. All right, let's see. Oh, ho, ho! Look at that, folks. That was it. Howard, you nailed it. It was the tension. Look at that. Wow. That's a nice stitch. Now you could change the stitch length by this little regulator wheel here. I don't know which way is which, but this part is, oh man, these lights are killing me. This is waxed, like when I do my wax canvas. All right, let's see how it does with that. It's like butter, like butter. Whoa. So that, when I turn the wheel, it looks like it shortened the thread length. Well, I'm over the moon. I am just, really, I'm so happy. I mean, I knew this was going to be an issue. I was going to have to mess with that. There was a possibility of having to mess with the bobbin holder, or whatever it's called, itself, with some feeler gauges and whatnot. But just messing with this, changing where that spring, the end of the spring loop is, by putting it a little higher. I got it about even with this hook here. I'm pointing to things and you can't see it. This spring right here, just when I shifted the whole barrel, it brought that spring up about the even height of this hook. And then just messing with the tension. I've had that problem with my other machine. You know, again, what the heck did I pay for it? Like 60 bucks, you know, a plastic Brother machine. Although I had it for over 10 years and it still works, but I do end up once in a while with a tension issue. But so I was just kind of going by feel, you know, where it felt right. And obviously that worked. I'm totally pleased. So that's going to wrap up this Singer 99 sympathetic restoration. I mean, I didn't do anything basically besides clean it, right? Put a new some new wires in and stuff like that. But basically, it's done. Now, I may, let me zoom back so you can see it in all its glory. I've been on the lookout for a Bentwood case for a 99. I got a lead on a few. There's one I really, really want. It's in nice shape, but it's a drive and a half, and I can't see myself driving 3 hours, you know, a round trip, but 3 hours just to get a Bentwood case, you know, because I do plan on kind of restoring it and making it look nice. But yeah, there you have it. I'll tell you, I could not have done this without Sewing Machine Rehab, Jen, and first and foremost, Howard from Cabot Bluegill, and a few videos I watched of Bob Fowler. Yeah, 3 great resources. You know, took this from a dusty, grungy, grimy machine to, it's beautiful and it works. Yeah, I'm definitely pleased with it. So you know I'm going to say it. I'm sending you all much, much love and appreciation, my brothers and sisters. If you lasted all the way to the end, you're amazing because you watched me fumble through everything. But I do appreciate it. Next up is going to be the 1591, which I'm hoping I don't have to do half of what I did to this one to that one. Because the 1591 is going to be the one I'm actually going to be putting in my house and actually using. So this one is going to be not my main machine because it doesn't have the lock stitch and a couple other features that I like on the 1591. So there you have it. I really, really appreciate you all coming along, sending you all much, much love and appreciation, and We'll see you on the next one.